Patriots lose, Miami loses, Bills win, Jets lose, and Peterman's gone. It's a good week for Bills fans. What is going on, guys? My name is Eric. Thanks for tuning into another segment of Triple OT. It's a little frosty up here in New York, about 25 degrees. I had to bust out the Carhartt. Eric, why don't you do it inside? Because I don't fucking wanna. Anyways, the moment is finally here, Bills fans. Peterman was finally released. I knew it was going to happen. We just needed to get, some decent quarterbacks. And Barkley, I know everybody's like, oh, it was the Jets. I know, but still, Peterman faced some pretty shitty opponents and sucked. I just looked this up real fast. In his 4 years in college, he had 17 total interceptions. In the 8 games that he's played with Buffalo, 12. 8 games, 12 interceptions. I think he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns. I don't know. That's fucking crazy, man. Crazy. Should move over here so you can get the pictures up right here. Like Brian. Oh man, last play of the game, tears his ACL. Who do you feel bad for, Brian or the Saints? Well, not the Saints, because they went out and they signed Brandon Marshall. He didn't do too well in Seattle, so we'll see how that goes. But he's got Breeze now, and Breeze is just fucking tearing shit up. Cooper Kupp out for the season with a torn ACL. That's kind of shitty. Like I said, last year I picked him up on fantasy because Peter Schrager from Good Morning Football said he was going to be a breakout all-star, and last year he wasn't, but this year he had a pretty good season going. And lastly, Hugh Jackson is right back in the NFL with the Bengals. He's a special assistant to the head coach. Is he like getting his morning coffee and doing his dry cleaning? Like, I don't understand. I don't know, what is that? Is he gonna be like right by his side giving him water on the field, trying to see how a team actually wins? I don't know. All right, let's get some All-Stars here. I try to mix it up, get some new players. There is some I left out because they're there every fucking week, but unless they do really good. Like Big Ben Thursday night, the Steelers put a beat down on him, and that was he had 328 yards and 5 touchdowns. McCaffrey had 77 rushing yards, 61 receiving yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and 2 receiving touchdowns. Not too bad. Trubisky, 355 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Robinson had 133 yards and 2 touchdowns on there. I'm pretty sure I drafted Allen Robinson too and dropped him because I wasn't doing too well. I feel like half the people I've dropped that I drafted because they were doing horrible second half of the season, decent. Breeze, he went 22 for 25. First off, he only threw 25 times, but he only missed 3 completions. That's insane. That's pretty good. 265 yards and 3 touchdowns for him. Chubb for the Browns, the guy I was facing this week in fantasy, had him. 176 rushing touchdowns, 33 receiving. Wow, 176 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. 33 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Finally, David Johnson's on here. He had 98 rushing yards, 85 receiving yards, and 2 total touchdowns. That was nice. McCoy, 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. About fucking time, buddy. Aaron Jones, 145 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Ertz, man. Him and Kittle. Kittle's probably my keeper in fantasy. But Ertz had 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Breida. That's the name, Breida, 49ers. 101 rushing yards, 31 receiving yards, 2 total touchdowns. Yes, like I said, I tried getting some new people in there like Chubb and McCoy, Trubisky. Even though I should have had Trubisky's had a few good games. We'll see. I don't know why I said we'll see. My fantasy update, I fucking lost. But it was a nail biter. It came down to Monday night. I lost 210 to 195. I needed David Johnson to get 2 more yards to get those 100-yard bonus points. And if Kittle would have just got a touchdown, that would have been nice. Johnson got me 38 points. Brady fucked me. I hate Brady. Even when I'm rooting for him to do good, he fucking still disappoints me. Piece of shit. Chargers D, I was nervous because Buffalo's D was doing pretty decent, and I didn't start them, and I'm like, fuck. But Chargers D came up and got me more points. Like I said, Chubb killed me. He had like 40-something points, so that kind of screwed me. But this week I had, since the whole AFC East is on bye, and I have like 4 players from there. A lot of my team is on bye week, so I had to do some moving around here. My kicker's on bye, so I picked up Gano. Is that how you say it? Gano from the Panthers. I dropped receiver Harris for him. Kittle's on a bye week, so I picked up Seals Jones. I dropped Clement for him. I put Stafford in. I was thinking about Trubisky. Stafford's going against a lower ranked pass defense, but I don't know. Trubisky's been hot, man. And I put Dalvin Cook back in. I should have put him in last week, but I want him to be completely good and healthy. So I put him back in there. I don't know if I still have Murray on my team. I don't know if I'll get rid of him or not. We'll see. All right, I think that's it for the fantasy update. My bold prediction last week was Fitzpatrick would have 350 plus yards and like 3 touchdowns or something. No touchdowns, but he had over 400 yards. I think 408 yards. So I mean, I got half of it right. This week, this might be a little more bolder, a good bold prediction. Deshaun Watson, for the last 4 games, he's been held under 240 yards total. So I think I'm going to go with Watson. He's going to have, what did I put here? He's going against the Skins, first of all, and they got a pretty decent defense this year. But I say he's going to have 300 plus total yards. I mean, rushing and passing. I think he's going to break that 244 game streak there, and he's going to have himself a game. Texans on a roll, man. Oh, real fast. For the whole contest thing I won, here is 1 year of Tostitos chips. Yep, 52 coupons. I get 1 a week. Or, I mean, I can do more than 1 a week. It's 1 per person per day, but how are they gonna fucking know? But yeah, that's a year of Tostitos chips right there, folks. So that's the only part of the package that's come so far. They said they would let me know when it gets closer to the game because we're still over a month away. Time is dragging. All right, I'll do that later. Back. All right. All right, last week I went 9-5, so my streak of only missing 3 games is over. I'm 91-55 all year. The Browns, I think they shocked the world there. Well, I mean, not shocked the world. I guess they've had a couple wins, but the Falcons, man, remember what I said about the Falcons last week? I don't, but I mean, it was something about making the playoffs, and if they don't make it with that team, then they're horrible, and you lost to the Browns. But hey, I guess the Raiders are the new Browns. I think I saw the passing of the torch on Facebook. Where are we? Oh, the Jags. Jags, we suck again! Ramsey, a piece of shit. Where else we got here? Bucks. That was a little bit. I thought, I had a little more high hopes for the Buccaneers, and they were a disappointment. I'm not mad about that Pats loss, though. Patriots losing, that was nice. Oh, man. I saw that. I was like, you just love when the Patriots lose. And going into a bye week with a loss, Buffalo's the only team in the AFC East going into the bye week with a win. Whew, things are looking up for us. Cowboys, they got lucky. Did I write that right? I know I give them a lot of shit, and a lot of people give them a lot of shit, but they're better than 10 teams. They're better than 10 teams, and so I don't know why they're rat. I mean, I guess it's just fun to rat on the Cowboys and the Cowboy fans, because they're America's team. Why? Because they have a fucking star on their helmet? We're red, white, and blue, bitch. Even the Patriots, I mean, I don't want them to be America's team, but they're more Patriots. They're more of a fucking America's team than the Cowboys. Fuck. All right, buys this week, whole AFC East. And the Browns and the 49ers. So a lot of teams on bye this week. But with that being said, let's get into our Week 11 picks. All right, decent game on Thursday night tomorrow. You got Seattle and Green Bay in Seattle. With them being home and the iffy Packers defense, I'm going to go with Seattle on this one. I think I'm going to take Seattle on this one. We'll see how that goes. Dallas and the Falcons, not because of the win over the Eagles. The Falcons D, not so great. I know they're in Atlanta again, but I'm taking Dallas. Don't disappoint me, Dallas. I'm taking Dallas. I think it might be the first time all year. Yeah, because I picked the Eagles last week too, man. But yeah, he's doing pretty good, and I think they'll take out the Falcons, because God only knows what's happening with the Falcons. You got the Ravens and the Bengals. This one was hard to pick. The Bengals, what did I put here? I should remember all this. The Ravens are at home. They have a solid defense, ranking in the top 10. The only thing I don't like, I'm picking the Ravens. The only thing I don't like about this is Flacco is kind of iffy. You know, they said he was going to play, but he's a little banged up, so we'll see how that goes against them. But I got to take the Ravens here. Panthers and the Lions, I think Newton's going to have a day. But, you know, the Lions, they fucking shock me every week and usually do the opposite of what I pick, but taking Carolina here. What's up next here? Titans and the Colts. I know the Colts are on a roll, but the Titans are coming off that, before I say this, big win off Patriots, right? Patriots aren't the best team in the NFL, but they still act like every morning I watch Good Morning Football, they're still talking about how the Titans, huge upset over the Patriots fall. They've fallen a few times this year. You know who hasn't fallen more than a few times? Chiefs, the Rams, the Saints. Let's talk about that. How about when someone beats them, we make a big deal out of it? Because the Patriots are slowly being a thing in the past. So, yeah, I'm taking the Titans over the Colts. I think it's in Indy, but I like, that door's going to slam probably. I like the Titans in this one. Next is the Giants and the Bucks. You know what? Last week I picked that Giants game, right, on Monday night. And it was close. It was a good game. It was actually a pretty good game. And I'm going to take them again this week. I'm taking the Giants over the Bucks. Where is it? It's in New Jersey. Yeah. Sorry, Corey. But I'm taking the Giants in this one. It's a tough one. It's like Odell said. All we got to do is win out. We're fine. Yeah, that's all you got to do, bud. Well, I'm picking you for 2 weeks in a row, so let's see what you can do. Houston and the Redskins. I said Deshaun was going to have himself a day, and I'm going to stick with it. They got the same record. I think they're in Washington, but I'm picking Houston on this one. I'm going with them. Pittsburgh and Jacksonville. Jacksonville is just really, really, really struggling, and Pittsburgh's not. Speaking of that, I think Bell's done with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's lost like $18 million or something like that, waiting for more money. So I guess it's really working out for him. It's paying off, bud. So yeah, Pittsburgh over Jacksonville. We have Jacksonville next week, so maybe a win for Buffalo. Cardinals and the Raiders. Game of the year. Cardinals win. I have no hope for the Raiders this year. I've picked them a couple times, I think, and they only beat the Browns, but yeah, no. Cardinals take this one. Chargers in Denver. It's in LA. Charge defense, like I said, they've been doing really good. I put them in. I think I have them in this week. And, yeah, Chargers win this one. No doubt about it. Saints and the Eagles. Saints are at home, and they have Breeze. That's all you got to say. Saints win. Saints, Super Bowl. I'd like to see Drew Brees win a Super Bowl, MVP, and then retire, dude. Just get out of there. End on a high note. If you make the Super Bowl... If you make it win or lose, you should, well, I mean, he'll probably have all the records. He's about to have all the records. He's breaking them every week, but we'll see. We'll see. I say that a lot. We'll see. Bears and the Vikings. I love the Bears doing good. They deserve it. It's been a long time. It's been a while since the Bears, and I don't have anything really against the Bears. You know, they might have killed us, but, whatever. I got to take the Bears in this one. That's going to be another pretty good game, I think. It's in Chicago, I believe. So, yeah, I got to take the Bears in this one. And then Monday night is going to be such a great game. I don't know. I heard things that they were moving it to L.A. because of the whole field in Mexico. I don't know if it's true or not. They should, because, I mean, they said players are going to boycott it. Just go somewhere else and fucking play. Let's just play some football. Let's just talk some football. But the Chiefs they're really good. And the Rams, they're like not just winning. Sometimes they're just blowing teams out, by multiple touchdowns. And the Rams the last couple weeks have been either they lost or they're just barely squeaking by. So I got to take the Chiefs, man. Chiefs are just hot right now. Mahomes and Hill and, they're really kicking some butt this year. All right, guys, it's freezing out here, so I'm going to go inside. Thanks for watching. You can check me out on Twitter at @OOT99, at EricSweitzer64. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. And I think that's about it, right? Let's talk some football.